Welcome to time-tested advice, where ancient philosophy meets the modern world. What if I told you that Sigma females might just be the hidden heroes of today's world? Yes, I'm talking to you. You've heard all the usual titles: Alpha, Beta, Omega. But there's another group that quietly shines without needing to be noticed: Sigma females. Independent, deeply intuitive, and real to the core. Today, we're diving into why Sigma females are like angels, quietly walking among us. Leave a like and subscribe to the channel while you're at it. Ready? Let's get started. Long ago, wise people across many cultures believed in something called the divine feminine, a powerful energy inside and around all of us. They thought this energy gave us strong instincts, fueled our creativity, and filled us with kindness to help others heal. Picture a small flame glowing in the darkness, showing you the way. That's the same kind of light ancient people described when they talked about inner wisdom. In old temples and sacred places, they carved spirals and circles as reminders that life moves in cycles: birth, growth, rest, and rebirth. They saw rivers and springs as symbols of this energy, always moving, cleaning and shaping the world around it. When you see a candle's flame dance or watch water ripple over stones, you're witnessing that ancient, living power. Tapping into this energy isn't about fancy rituals or reading ancient books. It's about pausing for a moment, taking a deep breath, and listening to that quiet voice inside that knows what's right for you. Today's science supports this too. Studies show that practices like mindfulness and meditation actually change how our brains work, boosting intuition and calmness. What seemed like magic back then now has a scientific explanation, but even with all our knowledge, there's still something magical about how creativity and healing flow when you're truly connected to yourself. It's like mixing ancient wisdom, modern science, and a little bit of everyday magic into one powerful source. When you create art, write a story, solve a tough problem, or comfort a friend, you're channeling that same beautiful energy. It refreshes your mind, warms your heart, and opens doors to new ideas. Every time you trust your gut or feel a wave of kindness, you're tapping into something ancient and powerful. So, next time you see carvings in stone or candlelight dancing on water, remember, you are connected to a timeless flow that ties the past, present, and future together. That magical, scientific, spiritual energy lives inside you. Sigma females don't follow the crowd. They walk their own paths. From the moment they wake up, they set their own goals, guided by what feels right deep inside, not by the latest trend or by what others think they should do. They trust their instincts more than public opinion. This trust helps them create new paths that others might not even imagine. They break old ideas about strength, showing that real power can be kind and caring. They give warm hugs and encouraging words, while also standing firm and protecting their boundaries. They mix softness and strength in a way that shows true resilience. Even when chaos hits, Sigma females stay calm and collected. Their hearts stay steady, but their determination burns brightly. They chase big dreams with a clear focus, laugh freely when life is joyful, rest when they need to recharge, and work hard when passion calls. They balance ease with ambition naturally. They refuse to be forced into society's old boxes. They don't choose between being nurturing or being driven, emotional or logical, stylish or practical. They blend all these traits together in their own unique way, proving that being real is more powerful than fitting in. They don't let labels define them. Living their truth is their greatest strength. They listen to the quiet signals inside that steer them toward the right choices and away from dead ends, trusting that quiet voice even when their mind hasn't caught up yet. Quiet strength is the center of who they are. It's what helps them rise after every fall and move through hard times with grace. Living with the spirit of the divine feminine means they bring balance to everything they do. Speaking up, resting when needed, showing courage and showing care. They act with strength and softness, success and thankfulness all at once. They inspire everyone around them simply by living authentically. Their quiet confidence lights up a room and gives others the courage to shine too. Their brave steps off the beaten path inspire others to trust themselves more deeply. As you move boldly toward the life you dream of, you prove that being real and true to yourself is one of the strongest forms of power. By simply being yourself, you show the world that real leadership comes from inside, not from titles or fame. I know you might be thinking, Sanmai, here we go again, just more empty talk. But trust me, you really don't want to miss the heart of this message. Why Sigma females must understand that they are like angels. No, I don't mean they have wings or float around in the sky, but there's something about them, something rare, that makes them angelic among women. Let's look at why Sigma females are often seen as angels. You can sense small changes in the energy around you before anyone else notices, like hearing a soft whisper no one else hears. That quick feeling you get when you meet someone new isn't random. It's your inner guide, checking if you're safe and if the person is being real. You catch the tiny signs, a fake smile, a weird tone of voice, a hidden intention. Your gut feeling tells you when to stay quiet, when to hold back your story, or when to walk away. And it's not paranoia. It's a gift. It's like invisible wings pulling you away from danger and toward places where you can shine. Each time you trust that little voice inside, you dodge drama, gossip, and situations that would drain you. Instead, you save your time and heart for people and projects that lift you higher. It's like having an inner radar that protects your energy and keeps you growing strong. Your instinct also helps you spot chances before they're obvious to others. You might see a new business idea, a good partnership, or a hidden opportunity, all because you're tuned into small hints no one else sees. By trusting your intuition, you walk away from bad jobs, toxic friends, and old limits. You make room for new beginnings. You learn to check in with yourself by asking simple questions. Does this feel right? Or is this what I truly want? Over time, that inner voice gets louder and clearer. It's not magic. It's your mind picking up on tiny clues and protecting you faster than you can think. Every time you listen, you honor your true nature, smart, independent, and strong. So when you feel that sudden nudge inside, don't brush it off. It's your inner wings opening up to carry you into better places where happiness, growth, and success are waiting. You don't chase fame or attention. You naturally own your space with a calm confidence that doesn't need words or flashing lights. Whether you walk into a room or join an online meeting, people can feel your steady, real presence without you having to brag. While others search for approval, you know that true leadership is about guiding from within. You trust that by being your true self, you'll attract the right friends, partners, and opportunities. You don't need applause to know your value. Like a quiet angel, you lift people up by sharing wisdom, giving encouragement, and creating room for others to shine. When you speak, people listen. Not because you shout, but because your words are thoughtful and full of meaning. You lead with kindness, noticing when someone needs help or a small push forward. You offer support without expecting anything back. Your leadership isn't about having a fancy title, it's about making a real difference. You celebrate teamwork, share the spotlight, and remind everyone that success is something we build together. You welcome different ideas and make people feel safe to share their thoughts and take chances. You don't boss people around or try to control everything. You trust others to bring their best to the table, and you guide with smart questions, helping good ideas grow naturally. People are drawn to your mix of humility and strength. You lead by showing how it's done, showing up on time, keeping promises, and staying honest even when no one's looking. When life gets tough, you show how to stay strong and turn problems into stepping stones, inspiring others to do the same. You understand that being open about your struggles isn't weakness, it's the key to building trust. You're not afraid to share your own lessons, which invites others to open up too. You create spaces where everyone feels heard and valued, where new ideas can grow without fear of being judged. When victories come, you lift up the whole team, making sure everyone's efforts are noticed and celebrated. Even when the spotlight is on you, you shine it back on the group, reminding everyone that it's a shared journey. Every step of the way, you move like an angel, steady, kind, and quietly powerful. You don't need a stage or loud cheers to prove yourself. Your real care for others and your honest leadership speak louder than any speech ever could. Real leadership isn't about being the center of attention. It's about helping others see their own strength and guiding them to become the best version of themselves. True kindness doesn't need noise. It's quiet. It's steady. You lift people up with a single caring text or by simply listening when they need it most. And honestly, that's something close to angelic. You don't need grand gestures or emotional shows to prove you care. Your real power shines in small, quiet acts that often go unnoticed. When a friend feels low, you might send a few thoughtful words late at night. And just like that, they feel heard and less alone. When you see someone struggling, you don't rush in with advice. You simply sit beside them, your presence offering more comfort than 1,000 words could. You listen not just to reply, but to truly understand. You catch the sadness in someone's tone or the worry hidden behind their smile. You make space for people to share whatever they're feeling, anger, sadness, or fear, without judging them. Your compassion isn't an act for show. It's a natural, steady flow from your heart. You check in on people with a simple message like, "Thinking of you today." Small, everyday kindnesses like this can mean more than any big, dramatic rescue. You celebrate even tiny wins with a quick thumbs-up emoji or a kind word, letting people know that their successes matter. You also give honest, loving advice when needed, helping others grow without making them feel ashamed. Your kindness is steady, like a calm river, not wild or overwhelming like a storm. You can tell when someone needs a boost or just someone to listen, and you show up with the right words at the right time. You understand that healing often begins when someone feels seen and accepted. With gentle words like, "I hear you." It's okay to feel that way. You help people sort through their feelings and find peace. You don't wait for a crisis to show you care. You act every day, remembering birthdays, sending inspiring quotes, dropping off little gifts. Your quiet presence is a promise that someone cares. And sometimes that simple promise can heal more than 100 speeches ever could. You also take care of yourself by setting healthy boundaries. You know you can't pour from an empty cup, so you protect your energy and show others that real compassion isn't about wearing yourself out. It's about giving mindfully, with love and balance. Your kindness stretches beyond just your close friends. You volunteer your time, mentor people you've never met, and offer a warm smile to a stranger. You ask your barista how their day is, and remember their name the next time. Sometimes you secretly pay for the coffee of the person behind you, slipping away without needing thanks. These tiny moments create ripples of kindness that spread far and wide. You show the world that real empathy isn't about big, showy acts. It's about the small, steady choices you make every day. While others chase attention, you trust that true care speaks for itself. You also treat yourself with the same kindness, resting, feeling, and healing, so that you can keep helping others without burning out. You teach that kindness starts within. Only when your heart is full can it overflow to others. Through your daily practice of quiet compassion, you inspire more and more people to do the same, building networks of support that grow stronger with each simple, caring act. In a world that often rewards loud victories, you are a beautiful reminder that real change happens through small, honest connections. And that, more than anything, is your angelic gift. Have you ever comforted someone with just a few kind words? Share your story in the comments. And if this touched you, a gentle subscribe would mean the world. Whether you're writing code, painting a picture, or coming up with ideas at work, you bring fresh energy that lights up everything around you. Every click on your keyboard, every stroke of your brush, every idea you share carries a special glow that inspires others to dream bigger and try harder. When you code, you're not just typing lines. You're creating digital paths that solve real problems, helping people learn, connect, and grow. You see patterns and opportunities where others see walls. You turn obstacles into open doors, blending practical solutions with fresh creativity. Each time you build a small piece, writing a new function or adjusting a tiny detail, you're shaping experiences that can change lives. Maybe you make it easier for a student to learn a new language or help a small shop run their business better. Just like when you start painting on a blank canvas, you see every creative project as an invitation to explore, to mix ideas bravely until the picture feels just right. You know that each little step, every brushstroke, sketch, or first draft leads you closer to a bigger dream. And your excitement spreads to everyone around you, encouraging them to pick up their tools and dive into creativity too. When you brainstorm ideas at work, you don't stick to the usual path. You wander into new possibilities, take unexpected turns, and bring back fresh ideas that break people free from old habits. Your first suggestions might be rough or half-formed, but your courage to explore shows others that even wild ideas are worth it. You help build a culture where curiosity is celebrated and where even failures are seen as brave attempts to grow. That simple shift, making it okay to try and fail, often leads to big breakthroughs that ripple across teams, companies, and even whole industries. Your creative spirit is flexible, adapting easily to different situations while keeping the energy alive. Your creativity isn't just about finishing projects, it's about creating spaces where everyone's talent shines. No matter if they're programmers, designers, writers, or strategists, you ensure that everyone feels encouraged to share their best ideas. You act like a quiet spark, helping hidden ideas come to light, turning simple chats into brainstorming sessions, and helping group work turn into real success stories. You don't hide your light. You let it glow naturally, trusting that the right people will notice it. You know that real appreciation comes from the value you create, not from making a lot of noise. By living your passion openly and sharing it freely, you prove that creativity isn't something that runs out. It grows even stronger when you give it away. You inspire others to trust in their own creative power too. Even if you don't realize it, your creativity acts like a guiding light, helping others see new ideas, find better answers, and build a better world because you had the courage to start something. So keep feeding that fire. Keep bringing your energy. Because when you let your creativity shine, you're not just making art, programs, or plans. You're sparking real change wherever you go. Being on your own doesn't make you lonely. It shows how much you trust yourself. And that's one of the most powerful moves you can make. Your strong belief in yourself lights up any room you enter. When people see you standing tall without needing anyone else, they feel drawn to your calm strength. You don't chase after company out of fear. You enjoy your own space because you know that's where real ideas and deep clarity are born. Your independence sends a message to others. You can believe in yourself too. You make decisions without waiting for permission. You follow your dreams, visit new places, and tackle challenges head-on, knowing that if you can count on yourself, you can face anything. You don't live by what others expect. You live by your own rules and values. You take care of your needs without feeling guilty, and you celebrate your wins quietly without showing off. You understand that real strength isn't about leading a crowd. It's about staying true to your own purpose. When you share your goals, you do it with calm confidence, letting your actions prove your worth instead of loud words. You also know when to change direction without fear or regret, showing everyone around you that change isn't something to fear. It's part of growing stronger. Your brave independence leads you into new adventures. Whether it's starting your own business, learning a new skill, or speaking up for what you believe in, you show that being courageous often means standing on your own. In those moments alone, you build self-trust. Listen to your inner voice and fine-tune your vision for the future. That inner work fills you with a quiet strength that lights up every room you walk into. People notice your realness. They see you're not trying to fit in or win approval. You show up as yourself, and that energy changes everything. You remind people that they too can trust themselves and walk their own path. By living this way, you lift others up and encourage them to stand strong too. You show that being alone doesn't have to mean being lonely. It can mean being full of life, full of ideas, and full of courage. You've mastered balancing taking care of yourself with pushing yourself forward, building resilience, creativity, and bright energy that shines like a real angel's light. Remember when you moved to a new city on your own? You made a home there from nothing, creating routines, building friendships, and thriving without ever doubting yourself. That experience didn't just prove your toughness. It proved you could turn scary changes into exciting new adventures. Even when things don't go perfectly, you don't fall apart. You rebuild yourself stronger. That's real power. And you share that wisdom without needing to say much. It's clear in your walk, your smile, and your glow. Your self-trust isn't a show. It's a real part of who you are. So keep flying solo. Keep believing in yourself. Because every time you do, you remind the world that angels don't always come with wings. Sometimes they come with fearless hearts. You have a special gift for reading the room and feeling what others can't put into words. You pick up on tiny shifts in body language, the slight tremble in someone's voice, or the heavy silence between conversations. Your emotional intelligence lets you step into people's shoes without them needing to explain every feeling. You just know when someone needs a comforting word, a quiet moment, or a push toward their dreams. You don't rush to fix people's problems or drown them in advice. Instead, you sit with them in their emotions, showing patience and deep understanding. You remind others that it's okay to feel sadness, fear, or frustration, and that feelings are not flaws, but bridges that bring us closer to healing. Your kindness creates safe spaces where people can finally breathe, be honest, and grow without fear of being judged. It's in the way you listen fully, in the way you nod, or simply stay close, without forcing solutions. Your emotional intelligence is an invisible gift that quietly transforms the lives around you, proving once again that you're an angel in human form. While the world rushes and pushes, you move with a calm that feels almost otherworldly. You don't let every opinion, every trend, or every crisis knock you off balance. Instead, you hold your own center like a lighthouse standing strong against the storm. Your peace isn't loud or showy. It's a steady warmth, a quiet certainty that people can feel just by being near you. When chaos hits, you don't panic. You breathe deeper, think clearer, and remind yourself that storms pass. You teach others, just by example, that calmness is a superpower. In tough times, you're the one people look to for reassurance, for a reminder that everything will be okay. Your inner peace makes you unshakable and magnetic at the same time. It shows that real strength isn't about fighting every battle, but knowing which ones are worth your energy. You protect your peace like a treasure, and in doing so, you inspire others to find their own calm center too. A new study found that women who see themselves as Sigma are 30% more likely to launch successful side projects and mentor others quietly behind the scenes. That's billions of dollars in creativity and change, all because you chose your own path. Your instincts, your leadership, your kindness, your creativity, and your independence, they're not odd traits. They're your wings. You're not just a Sigma female. You're a real-life angel, and the world is lucky to have your energy. If this message touched you, hit like, share your story in the comments, and subscribe for more insights into the power of the divine feminine. Share this with your fellow Sigma females to help them too. I will see you in the next video. Until next time.